Anthony and Joe Russo's Electric State hit Netflix March 14th, taking viewers into a world where robots rebelled against humans and set the world on a drastic collision course. Based on Simon Stalenhag's graphic novel, the film follows Millie Bobby Brown's Michelle as she reluctantly teams up with Chris Pratt's Keats, a smuggler who collects vintage items to sell on the black market, when a familiar face from her childhood suggests that her brother Christopher, Woody Norman, might still be alive. For all the famous faces and voices you might recognize in this latest Netflix action flick, read on. Michelle Millie Bobby Brown. Michelle is a young woman on the run from her foster home after a robot, Cosmo, beckons her to come find her young brother Christopher, Woody Norman, whom she thought had died in a car accident years ago. Millie Bobby Brown is most well known for starring as Eleven, a young girl with psionic powers, in the Netflix tentpole series Stranger Things. She has also re-teamed on the streamer for several movies, including 2 Enola Holmes films and Damsel, 2024. Her next project is a feature adaptation of her debut historical fiction novel 19 Steps. Cosmo, voiced by Alan Tudyk. Cosmo was Michelle's brother's favorite cartoon when they were younger, and he became a robot once bots gained popularity. Alan Tudyk has previously lent his voice talents to films such as Moana and Moana 2, in which he voices the rooster Hi-Hay. Anthony Mackie just came off the press tour for Captain America, Brave New World 2024, in which he stars as a new Captain America Sam Wilson, formerly known as a Falcon. He will also appear in Twisted Metal Season 2. Mackie appeared as Sergeant J.T. Sanborn in The Hurt Locker 2008, and as Harry Mitchell in The Adjustment Bureau 2011. Colonel Bradbury, Giancarlo Esposito. Keats, Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt plays Keats, a former soldier who fought in the Robot War. Now, he spends his time hoarding vintage goods to hopefully sell one day. He has a robot companion, Herman, voiced by Anthony Mackie. Pratt is known for portraying Peter Quill in the 3 Guardians of the Galaxy films, and he also reprises the role of Star-Lord in several Avengers films. He also played Owen Grady in the Jurassic World films. Pratt voiced Mario in the Super Mario Bros. Movie, 2023, and he is also well known for playing Andy Dwyer in Parks and Recreation. Herman, voiced by Anthony Mackie. Herman is Keats' wisecracking robot sidekick who blasts anyone with lightning when Keats uses their code word shock. Herman also has different size model bodies for different tasks, such as a giant one and a smaller one. Colonel Bradbury is also known as the Marshal and the Butcher, and he can track down any robot and mercilessly dismantle them if they are breaking treaty rules. Esposito also just appeared in Captain America, Brave New World 2024 as Sidewinder. He is known for a portrayal of Gus Fring in Breaking Bad. Other recent titles include Megalopolis 2024, Parish, The Boys, Mike Sekshina 2024, Please Don't Feed the Children 2024, Abigail 2024, and The Gentleman on Netflix, to name a few. Ethan Skate, Stanley Tucci. Ethan Skate is a founder of Center, a company at the heart of the technology that brought about the robot uprising and pivoted to drone bots that fuse human consciousness into machine-like bodies. Stanley Tucci starred as Bellini in the Oscar-nominated film Conclave 2024, Clive Davis and Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody 2022, and Bernard Orlick in Citadel. He was nominated for an Oscar for his supporting role of George Harvey in The Lovely Bones 2010, and he is also known for playing Nigel in The Devil Wears Prada 2006, Paul Child in Julie and Julia 2009, Mitchell Garabedian in Spotlight 2015, and Secondo in Big Night 1996. Dr. Amherst, Ke Huy Quan. Dr. Amherst played a big role in The State of Robots versus Humans at the beginning of the film. Michelle's memories blur him out at first, but he comes into play towards the end of the film, as well with a different look. He also downloaded himself into a hard drive, and he voices that robot as well. Ke Huy Quan just starred in the action film Love Hurts as Marvin Gable. He won an Oscar for his role in Everything Everywhere All at Once, 2022, and he also has a voice cameo in the most recent season of Max's The White Lotus. Mr. Peanut, Woody Harrelson. Mr. Peanut is a mouthpiece for robots worldwide, and he wants to create a haven for them where they aren't asked to work for humans. Woody Harrelson portrayed Hamish Abernathy in the Hunger Games films, And Suzanne Collins' prequel novel about his character is set to arrive March 18th. Harrelson also just recently appeared in Last Breath, 2025, as Duncan Alok. He is also known for playing Detective Marty Hart in True Detective, Mickey Knox in Natural Born Killers, 1994, Larry Flint in The People vs. Larry Flint, 1996, and Willoughby in 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, 2017. Popfly Brian Cox. Brian Cox voices Popfly, a baseball bot. He lives in a haven for robots, but he is not afraid to take up arms and fight for the freedom of both humans and bots. Brian Cox recently voiced Santa Claus in Netflix's animated film That Christmas, 2024. He is known for playing the patriarch Logan Roy in HBO's Succession, Robert McKee in Adaptation, 2002, and Agamemnon in Troy, 2004. Penny Pal Jenny Slate. Penny Pal is a mailbot who works for the United States Postal Service, which allows her to traverse any property in the name of delivering the post. Jenny Slate is known for her voice work in films like Marcel the Show with Shoes On, 2021, as well as her appearances in It Ends With Us, 2024, as Alyssa on The Rocks as Vanessa in Donna and Obvious Child, 2014.